Make sure my browser is still muted. Yep. So that I don't have my stream double up. And then start the battle music because we are in a battle. So, where we last left off, for those joining us on stream, we entered this room that was an amazing ballroom that radiated warmth and positivity and all of that. And the illusion ended up being shattered because something didn't feel right. So our necromancer, Seath, poked around it because it just didn't match what was going around this place otherwise. And after some poking, the illusion shattered, and what you guys saw before you are 3 brains in a jar, all equally looking irritated at their fantasies being shattered. And that's where we left off. As combat starts with Theo, you are at top of the order. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll take a. You said these brains are the ones that were projecting that illusion.
It seems like
that way.
They are the only thing left over after the illusion is shattered, and they look visibly irritated at Seath for shattering the illusion.
All right. Oh, I'll just take shots of it. Yeah, that one up there. Let me get my. So I have my character sheet open. So, since it's first round, I'm gonna do all these as sharpshooter.
Okay.
So.
That's a hit.
Well, make sure you take the -5 from that.
Your roll on the dice hits.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, as a laugh thing, kind of.
Gotcha. So 21.
Yep.
I'll take another shot at it for 25. And then my last attack, I'm going to do Clockwork Bolt onto this one. Yeah. So that's... I think I have that set up. No, that didn't do it right. All right. Sorry, so... Alright, that would have been the attack, or the Clockwork Bolt onto that one. The spell didn't roll it just rolled the spell damage, didn't roll all the extra stuff, so I just made the actual attack roll, which was a nat 20.
Yep. And then the 3 slashing from it?
Yeah, you can use those rolls for damage, yeah. So, because it should be...
At this level, it's what?
It should be 2d8, right? Hold on, sorry. I'm brain farting now.
Yeah, so at 5th level, it's additional
sorry, it's
D8.
a D8 for the first.
Wow, that's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
So yeah, a D8, and then just use that 6 for the extra D8 roll that I get for Gloomstalker. So 3 from the arrow hitting it, 6 from the Gloomstalker ambush, and then I can't sharpshooter that, so that would be X, and then add 17 to it. So 26.
Okay, I added the sharpshooter earlier, so everything should be subtracted properly.
Okay. And then on its turn, if it doesn't remove that arrow, it'll take 2d6 damage.
We'll see at the table.
Yep. That will be my turn.
Adler.
Like close enough to the ground to hit.
They aren't floating.
They aren't
floating. Oh, they are hovering 5 feet off the ground.
I got a good old whacking stick.
Nice, that's good damage, man.
Let me.
I was hoping you were gonna go or hit that one, but that's why I moved my attention to another one.
As you bisect and shatter the glass, the brain flops on the ground and starts to freeze over in the cold temperature.
Nice. Nice hit, man.
Whack. Can I Eldritch Blast as a second attack?
No, you cannot. You use the attack action.
I'm gonna go try and say.
You could throw your greatsword if you wanted.
I could. I honestly could have.
But you can move between attacks, though.
Yes, you can too.
Yeah, but I only have like. What was that?
He has short dwarf legs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm short and stubby.
Yo, a weird bluff. Gotcha.
One day I'll roll faster towards the end.
Like, and to get over there takes 25, and he definitely moved more than 5 to get up.
That's my full movement action just to get over there.
What are you gonna do, Rock?
I think I'm just going to firebolt one.
Which one? The injured one or the uninjured?
No, we'll go with the injured one.
Okay. 18 does indeed hit. Let me just make sure. Yep, okay.
I'm also going to move out of the corner a little bit.
But the corner is fun. See, this brain is right next to you and it's undulating angrily towards you.
I will move, take a 5-foot step that way.
Okay, you are not flat-footed this time?
I know, yeah, thank goodness. I'm used to doing that, okay?
I know, that's why I cracked that joke. Good thing, too, your AC would have been only 13, not 15.
And not 15. Let's see here.
The joke for those who don't play Pathfinder is if you don't move 5 feet a turn, you don't get your dex bonus to your AC.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
That's why the 5-foot movement is free.
Yeah, it doesn't make what's called attack of opportunities.
Yep.
But I just moved that way because I wanted to point him towards the wall.
I know, I was just cracking a joke. It was funny.
It was great.
Alright,
but let's hit him with the... I'm using 15 points, and I'm going to hit him with the Charnel.
Okay,
or
12.
try to.
You hit.
And I'm going to expend a charge of my Force Gauntlet on hit. So he takes 15 from the Charnel Touch.
Which is necrotic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he takes an extra 2d6 and he pushes 10 feet straight away from me.
Nice.
So push backwards into the wall.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, so it's this brain's turn. Let's see. What fun thing could this thing do?
Die would be a great thing it could do.
Oh. There's some... I want to do a measurement. Move 10 feet. If I move... there and then there... Now, how big can I make? Let me see. I have to distance this.
Very carefully.
I say that's nice. Nice attack. Okay. So, it's going to use Mind Blast, which is a 60-foot cone, which, as I measured...
I'm invisible. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not here.
Even if you were, you'd still have
to... It's indiscriminate.
Yeah, I'm not doing it direct. I didn't measure it.
I'm just... I'm being annoying. You can ignore me.
So everybody in that needs to roll me that intelligence save there.
Oh, great.
Could I get you to roll mine for
Yes.
me?
I will roll for you.
I think smart.
Nice.
What's the roll?
You can click on your token and click the save DC 14 and save. And chat.
Oh, in chat.
Oof.
Oh no,
Oh,
at least
that's-
my end it's save DC question mark.
Oh yeah, I have it turned off to where it doesn't tell you how much. Anybody feel uneasy
Can
about their...
Can I
No, I'm okay with mine.
roll mine?
Yes, you can re-roll yours.
Cool.
So, anybody else feel uneasy?
No, I'm good.
I'm okay with mine.
Okay, everybody
Don't forget.
saves. So, you save... Let me see. Must succeed or take. So you guys don't take it at all.
Oh, cool.
So this is a save or suck ability, which it's at the end of its turn, so I'm going to roll for recharge. It recharges.
Cool.
Aerie, what would you like to do?
I would like to Eldritch Blast a brain in the jar above me.
Nicely done, okay. Let's Eldritch Blast something. You shatter the jar as both your blasts just peel off your hand and straight into it.
Nice.
Which is a nice pick because you have just caused this encounter to be a non-issue.
Sweet. I intern.
Yeah, you intern, and Corey's just gonna murderate this thing.
Oh, that's not the one that has my clockwork, is it?
No, the clockwork one's dead.
Alright. Sharpshooter first one. And then is it
It's
I'll
still
just do a normal shot. So 11 radiant. Damn. Alright.
If it makes you feel better, sharpshooter would not have done anything much more.
So alrighty. That will be all I can do.
Adler,
That should give me line of sight.
you have one more blast as you kill it in combat.
Nice.
Well, GG. Alright, that's our 5-letter encounter. We're done.
That's what you think.
Ooh, brain.
So, what do you guys do? So, let me pull up.
I wanna put the freshest brain in my bone bag.
I think
I want to collect organs.
So this brain is,
I would collect more.
this brain right there is probably the most undamaged. The one
Alright.
over here got bisected. This one got shot a couple times. This
I'm
one
gonna take
mainly, this one was mainly just destroyed a little bit.
I'm gonna take the one with the least amount of brain damage.
So,
Do they have anything on them?
there's
Yeah, loot the dead body.
no, they are quite literally just shattered brain cases now. And where
I'll
would you
collect
guys...
I'll collect their juice too.
You put your juice in an empty vial you had.
It's slurping it out.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, Adler. We know how you like to lick up liquids.
It's tempting, but
I'm not
whatever
responsible
keep-
for your actions.
I mean, if it's keeping the brains alive, wouldn't it keep me alive?
There's only one way to find out, Adler.
There is only one way to find out. I like the floor.
Okay, roll me a Constitution save.
Well,
22, it tastes awful, and your stomach lurches for a second. But that's not the issue here. Your tongue is stuck to the floor.
Oh, I've heard of this. Someone has to pee on him to get it to free up.
No, you just use water. Trust me.
Fine,
No,
I'll take one for the
they
team.
can't understand you. Your tongue is stuck to the ground, Brandon.
Whoa!
I'm going to-
All right.
Should I go to assist Adler?
I mean,
Yeah, go to assist Adler.
I'm just technically a walking corpse. There's nothing in the tank.
I went before we got here, so I got nothing either.
I'm gonna
Go for it.
can I do a roll to see how much I've got in the tank?
I think Ailey pipes up that Dominic pipes up that they could go.
Oh, I'll be like, Dominic, you go then. Feel free. Help your friend out.
You don't see anything, Brandon. Give me a strength check, Adler. Athletics even.
Athletics.
Yep.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, I was seeing if you could rip your tongue up before this warm liquid splashes on it, melting the cold ground enough that you could pull your tongue off.
See, I knew it would work. You're welcome.
You don't. It tastes worse than the liquid you were trying to lick up, and it's very, very hot, and you have no idea where it came from.
Some of y'all need some pineapple juice. Something.
Okay. So what are we doing, guys, now that we've reenacted the Christmas story?
Well, I think we should continue our exploration.
Because
Take a random direction.
there's at least 4 ways to go, if not 5.
You guys want to go this way?
4, 5.
How's the lighting in here? Is it dark again, or is it?
Nope, it's lit by
Son of a
continuous
gun.
flames.
Can I snuff the flames?
Well, hey.
It is
'Cause
a
I wanna
spell
be
that
visible.
it is a spell that is doing it.
Fine.
And the spell can be covered or hidden, but not smothered or quenched. Wow, those are expensive lights. Each one of those lights are worth 50 GP.
I'm taking the place.
They'll fire.
I'm taking the fire.
I like to imagine Atlas just sitting there grabbing at the fire. Ow! Ow!
Why isn't
Ow.
this working?
The resistance to fire, come on!
Does it give me a damage?
Oh, what?
Use the
Okay, so
spell.
the effect looks like a regular flame, but creates no heat and doesn't use oxygen. So it wouldn't burn you.
Could it mentally burn him? Like he just
Oh,
thinks
he'd 100% think it's hurting him, but it wouldn't actually.
Okay, I'm happy.
Okay, but which
I have
direction?
I have a stronger mentality than that, come on.
I'm surprised you passed that save I shot at you.
Me smart.
Like, 'cause if we try again, the DC 14, you would have been stunned for a minute. Stun is
no.
nasty too.
Adler's stunned by most things.
But anyways, Seath, I know you were exploring a little bit during the illusion. Is there anywhere that piques your interest?
I was gonna go look at those back rooms.
Go ahead. Anybody else that wants to do something, just if I'm not focused on you, type it in chat. I will get to it as soon as I see it.
I want to go to the circle.
Go ahead. Just stop in doorways and I'll describe stuff. So, does that, Seath, you were also going where Theo is going, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead and head that direction. I'll show, I'll read out, Adler's, and then I'll read out you guys. So, Adler... Okay, so what you see is a court. You see to be a room that looks to be an abandoned icy ruin. The chest and table. Because it had an illusion in here too, and I'll read the illusion. It's no longer bright and light and everything. So the illusion was quarters lounge on luxurious cushions inside the circular chamber, smoking from long pipes and dining on fruit. Against the back wall is a large harp, its strings being plucked magically to fill the room with haunting music. In the middle of the room, a gem-studded cubic wooden chest sits on a round marble table with an octopus-shaped base. But because the illusion is shattered, there is no music, and the room is an abandoned icy ruin. However, the chest and table are still there.
You already know it, huh?
What do you do?
I'm touching.
You put your hand on the chest, and nothing happens.
I'll rip off. Alright, go, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave you at the room debating touching that as I flip over to these two down here. You guys enter this hallway. See if I'm moving you over to the hallway since you were explaining. You see 3 rooms here. When you go down and open a door, any of these doors, you see that these chambers have a single table and a cabinet that, when open, are filled with ruined parchment scrolls, and there's a dresser that contains writing materials. But everything is in disarray and covered in ice. And exploring these rooms finds that all of these are much the same until you guys reach the top room. The top room seems to have an unfinished letter.
Oh, let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
When you guys take a look at the letter, you see that it has details of an acquisition of an artifact dating back to the Empire of Ostaria. The rune-covered stone spindle that it describes seems to have an unknown purpose. The writer notes, though, that it's been moved to the Citadel's stasis chamber for further study. And that's all you find of interest over here. Aerie, while they're doing that, what are you doing?
I might go wander around the opposite direction, so the opposite side.
So, like, over here?
Yes.
Down here or up here?
I will need to wait for me to understand what that means for the stream. Down there, yeah.
Okay. So as you open this, you notice a hallway. And in the hallway, going down a little bit, you see the remains of the Majin that you guys killed before leading in through the murder hole that you guys fought it in. Let me... Yeah, And then up here you notice 2 more doors, one to the north and one to the east.
I shall go for the east door.
Okay. Once you enter the east door, what you see...
I was just about to say, seeing him walk that way, I would actually leave these two to go that way, and I'm going to follow him.
Not a problem at all. That may... Go ahead and move another set, because he looked down here first. So you're at least in the hallway with him. As he enters this room, which is... This irregular-shaped room contains 6 staffs stored in racks along the wall, with room for more.
Oh, can I do like an arcana, arcana check?
Would you? I can describe the staffs if you want, because all 6 are unique.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So, staff 1 is a straight stick of pale ash with a stern-looking owl head carved into its top. Staff 2 is a smooth, polished length of blue-tinted wood that looks to be as strong as steel, with black veins running through it, and an octopus carved on top. Staff 3 is made of a translucent purple glass, which splits into 3 branches at the top of the circle that circle around one another to form a hollow spiral with an orb of lighter purple glass tucked into it. Staff 4 is carved of golden jasper wood with carvings of fish swimming upright along its length. Staff 5 is made of weird wood, a hardy substance similar to oak. Its shaft is gnarled and twisted, its top carved to resemble a human hand grasping a snake. And staff 6 is made of the same thing your old crown used to be made out of, charlatan, and infused... yeah.
I might pick up the one my crown used to be.
So these are all, you pick it up with no immediate effects or anything negative, but you do innately know that this can be used as an arcane focus for you.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can use this.
I'm going to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add it to your sheet. Just gonna put come on, thing. Actually load. Here we go. Facts. Okay, I don't know how to actually set this up, so I'm not going to do it anytime soon. Boom. But I can at least toggle the effects. So, that's what you find. Back up to Adler up here with the chest. Touching it seems to have done nothing good or bad. But it is a chest, which means it could,
inside.
yeah, it could have something inside.
Is it locked?
It doesn't seem to be.
I don't know. I would like to open the chest to potential Eldritch Horrors.
Give me an Arcana.
Oh, what's our?
I thought you were about to ask for a death save.
Honestly, it's about the same.
I think, what's one thing that Adler wish he could have right now? Like something cheap, maybe meaningless, but it's something added at once.
Cup of infinite water back.
That doesn't sound cheap.
I mean,
But what you get when you open the chest is a mug of like dwarven ale.
that's pretty good though too.
What was
I
that?
would like to drink. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'd
no,
like to
you,
drink it.
you pick it up, you drink it, it tastes just like ordinary dwarven ale.
Oh.
And the chest shuts itself.
Can I take? No. I don't take things anymore because it might lose its power. I want to go find the others.
Okay. So you start walking back. This is probably right when you guys are done exploring over there. Are you guys heading back too?
Yeah, I'd be okay with that if you're talking to us.
Yeah, you
Yep.
too. So you guys start heading back into the main room. Right as Adler comes down from above.
I found a chest that has ale in it. It's very important.
You guys see a little bit of ale froth on his upper mustache. Like he just got done drinking.
Gotta check this out. I'm not moving it this time. We ruined the water coat. I'm not gonna ruin this.
So he tells you
Fine.
there's a chest that has ale in it and he wants to show you.
Fine. I'm gonna go take a look anyway.
What about you, Theo?
Yeah, I'll accompany.
So you guys follow him up. Probably doing your, at least Theo's customary of staying so far away.
Oh, you know it.
No.
Oh, you're
I'm,
going straight in?
Yep, going straight in. No fee.
You go in with him. What you see before you is it's a little icy over, but it is a jeweled encrusted chest on a marble table. It's shut. It doesn't seem to have anything remarkable about it other than that. And Alan just points at it like, it was that. That gave me my ale.
Take a drink. You look like you could use one. Or two.
I'm gonna go take a look at it. Guess just open it up, see what happens.
When you go to open it, in fact, you give me an Arcana too, because you might know more about this than he does. Oh yeah. In fact, you know what this is. Like, you probably have run across these before. I'm gonna type its name in as I say it. Cause assuming I can type properly. So this is an abracadabras. What this is it's a chest that typically has charges that if you touch the closed lid and expend a charge by naming or thinking of one or more non-magical objects, including raw materials, foodstuffs, and liquids, worth a total of 1 GP or less, it will magically appear on the chest, as long as it can fit it.
Okay, let's see here. How big is this little chest?
The chest, you know, typically the insides are about 1.5 foot on a side. You also know nothing made by the chest will stay more than really 24 hours if not eaten or used. Or at least precious things would disappear if not used.
I'm gonna put my hand on it and I'm gonna be thinking about a skull.
What kind of skull? Because you can have any skull.
Oh, one that looks like Adler's head.
I was gonna say Theo's skull.
A nice dwarven skull, probably nice and bleached, with age. And as you go to open the chest, there's just a skull sitting in there, looking up out at you guys.
Oh, look, Adler, it's you.
That's not ale. How do you know it's me? I still have it as I hit my head.
I'm gonna pick it up and be like, so what this is it's a chest that'll give you mundane items that'll stick around for about 24 hours if not used or consumed. It has charges that come back, so it's a nifty item to have.
I place my hand on it.
Is it heavy to carry?
It's
Like
like
a large?
it's like a foot by foot chest, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, Adler could always heft it up to see how heavy it is.
Go for it, Adler.
Take out the chest.
You have, let's see, how strong are you? Strong enough. It's about 25 pounds. But it's definitely movable. 25 pounds, I could throw that up on my shoulder in real life and move.
I mean, I hope so.
Like,
Yeah, this isn't bad. Here, catch, Theo.
No. Okay.
I would like to throw it at Theo.
okay, roll me a strength.
Strength.
Just plain strength. 13. Theo, it comes sailing at you. But it's not like going so hard that you couldn't dodge it and just move out of the way if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step to the side.
As it donk, 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 skids on the floor a little bit. Not hurt, because it's a magical item, but still.
You can catch it.
Oh, I thought you were just throwing it over to me. I didn't know you wanted me to catch it. You just said, "Here you go." I never know what you're doing.
I know. Yeah, I understand.
I believe that this will be. I believe your spellcasters in your group will appreciate this.
I'll go back and pick up the chest. Throw it myself and catch it myself.
Playing catch by himself because Dad's upset at him.
Yeah, no, it's mad.
I don't want this.
You don't want to be his daddy?
No, I've washed that sin from myself.
But Ada, you said you were gonna open the chest again?
Yep, I'm gonna open the chest and think of a steak this time.
Steak?
Are you thinking
yeah,
about?
a cooked piece of meat.
A cooked piece of meat. Not a steak,
Yes.
a cooked piece of meat.
Yes.
Okay. What you open up to, you find probably, you don't know what meat it's from, but on a platter, and slight steam on it, like it was freshly cooked, seems to be like a leg surrounded by like this, like a bone surrounded by this reddish meat, like it looks perfectly done.
I would like to consume while carrying the chest and trying to find the others now.
Okay. Speaking of the others, Tom, I know you're muted. I don't know if you're here, but
I'm
what are you two doing down here? A rock and Tom. Tom, you turn around with your new staff, and you just see a rock looking at you from the end of the hall.
Rock, loot. There's loot. We can touch things. Touch things with
A rock, you notice what material that staff is made out of. You don't know if it's necessarily negative or not. You just remember what that material is.
it's probably something you shouldn't have touched.
Well, I feel fine.
I,
In
for
fact-
one, welcome the return of the Mad King.
In fact, you feel better than fine. You feel like you're not afraid, and that you feel a little bit better constitution than you did before.
Oh, you know, I'm feeling pretty good actually, Adler. I'm feeling.
You are not
Huh?
afraid of death right now.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not afraid of
Just
death.
about to ask him that.
You know, Adler, I'm really not scared of death. Gotta tell you.
Keith walks around the corner.
Yeah.
What?
See, touching stuff can be a good thing sometimes.
I appreciate it.
So come touch things. There's more.
Yeah. I'm going to join him in the room and see what's in there to touch.
Did you hear the
Oh, yeah.
the staff's curry that I named?
I did not.
Okay. So, let me just pop this back in real quick and copy this because it doesn't like to copy when it's popped out. No, I'm gonna pop it out old school way. 'Cause that seems to like. Okay, there's the staffs that he has not picked up.
Oh man, Theo is spouting out a lot of words.
Yeah.
He's speaking in
I,
tongues.
for one, take a lot of notes.
Thank you for being a wise note taker in the voice of the GM.
Yeah, no, I love Corey's notes because I'll go and look at what you guys know in his notes.
In his note.
Because if he doesn't know it, you guys don't know it, typically.
I'm gonna go with staff 2.
The smooth, polished, blue tinted one.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna turn around like
Once
excellent
again?
choice.
Once again, you can use this as an arcane focus.
Nice.
Should we let the others know?
I think we should.
Cool.
As you guys are leaving into the tunnel, there's another door right here.
Doors could lead to things that need touching.
Doors could lead to things, and there's
Doors
no point
could
in
lead to
coming back
things that
here
need
without
touching.
knowing.
That's the
So my question is, who's going to open the door?
I guess Ari,
I can-
'cause you're in the hallway.
Yeah, I can open the door.
Okay. So when you open the door and peek your head in, you see this suit of armor with a brain in a jar on top.
With a brain in a jar on top of it.
Let me see. Let me see if I have all of it. Let me also see if I have handouts that I should be giving you guys.
Oh, that looks sick.
Let me
Wait,
see.
if we kill this thing, we could take the armor.
This. Boom.
I wonder if I could
so-
reanimate it.
I wonder if the head and the body are
dude,
connected.
I want that guy's sword.
Mm.
That looks
that-
like a I don't want to fight it.
Yes, that's
No, that
what
looks
you
like
guys-
that looks like a. I want to be able to put it in my body bag. Hang on.
So,
Or
I had-
maybe you could permanently inhabit it. Doesn't age.
Oh yeah, that would
So,
be great.
shifting green, purple, and blue lights spills into this room through a single window. Bolted down tables hold an array of equipment. Beakers of alchemic fluids, alembics, cut crystal needles, surgical tools, coiled leather tubes, and more. Behind the table stands an ornate suit of armor. Where the head should be is a swollen human brain floating inside a canister of translucent fluid.
I'm actually gonna go and ask, see if Steve
I'm
can come
making
look
sure.
at a body for me.
Hold on before you leave. I'm making sure
Okay.
That
I
Even
need you
if-
to look at corpse for me.
Okay. It doesn't do anything to you as you back up and to talk to a rock.
Okay, Arak, I'm gonna go check to see if Sif in case, corpse stuff,
Yeah?
Yeah?
A rock,
Yeah.
you don't know what he saw. Because your line of sight.
That's
He
why
just
I'm
says corpse stuff.
I'm just agreeing with his judgment.
And I love rock.
So, Tom, Ari goes back and heads out here. You guys, this is probably the time you guys are probably heading back down to find out what people are doing. Adler holding the chest on his shoulder, and you see Ari come out of the other hallway. Ari, you see Theo and Adler.
See,
Yes. Yes.
I've got a. Can you look at this soon-to-be corpse for me?
I mean, I'd be delighted to, but anything here should be frozen solid.
Oh no, I mean like something you can hopefully maybe turn into a body for me.
Ooh.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Just I like window shopping.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take a look, of course.
Cool.
So, Rock, you see the same thing he did, but you also see, unlike the ones in the main room, this one doesn't seem to see you and attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait back here then.
You're just like,
Okay.
that's menacing. What is it really tall too?
Well, you
I'm
know
guessing
what you
it's really
said.
tall.
Curiosity killed the bird.
Oh, it's for sure like
Curiosity.
8 feet tall.
Curiosity double killed the bird.
So, Steve, you can head down there and start following areas she shows you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move you down there because I see you're having your normal jumping. Though, game.
I am. I'm just constantly getting connected and reconnected. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm controlling Ailey today. You're fine. Like I said, I'm happy you guys joined me. I don't care. What about you two? Are you two following Theo and Adler?
What?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ailey leads you guys into this tunnel.
I'm gonna direct them to the staff room first.
Oh, you're gonna take us to the staff room?
Take
Oh
you.
yeah.
You see the remaining staff. So you see staff 1, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, I see you guys do have some staves. And you look a little braver. In fact, you don't look scared of me at all.
I'm not. I feel so brave. Take a staff. They're great.
Which ones are available? And is there
1,
a
3, and
picture?
4.
1, 3, 4, and 5, and sadly, as far as I know, there's no pictures.
I'm gonna go give 3 a touch.
3, you pick it up. It seemed just to be a nice staff.
I'm gonna point my staff at you and go, good choice. That was my second choice.
And then Kelly fireball. No, I'm kidding.
Ooh, the whole room, everyone's dead.
I scatter you.
Yeah, it's a 9th level fireball.
9th level shatter. Oh god.
That's
These
how
are
you know
some-
you when you pissed off the DM.
Well,
These
he
are
pointed the staff.
These are some nice arcane focus. Let me see what these
Yeah.
others do.
As a meta thing, the only one that actually had any more of an effect, just because you guys are examining them and all 3 of you guys are magically inclined. The only one with the magical effect is the one that Aerie picked.
Oh, well,
Every
congratulations.
other one are just arcane focused. Aerie, as a heads up, I changed this on your sheet. You are currently, while holding the staff, immune to the frightened and poison conditions.
Oh, dope.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, that's like a one step closer to lichdom, am I right? I mean,
Yeah.
let's go. Oh,
But now
just
that you've seen the staff room,
Now you get to stick your head through
Alright.
that door.
all right. So, what did you want to show me? Like, I walk through the door.
I'll
Oh,
I'll just point for the door with like like a kitty smile, like wanting a puppy, like that sort of like.
you see what they see, that tall, imposing figure.
I'm running up behind. I can trip it.
You also
Wait.
see that it's not instantly like attacking you upon noticing you.
The let me take a let me study it from afar first.
I'm like, you take a second peek.
Hang on, let's take a look and see. Let's roll one of these.
So, what you
Holy
see...
shit!
Yeah, no, you rolled really well. You see this room seems to be some kind of laboratory type room. And it seems like the brain in the jar, which is inside this, well, on top of the suit of armor, seems to be going about their own business at the table. Something to do with the laboratory, but it does not include attacking people randomly as soon as you enter. It seems like whatever caused the other ones to rage is not causing that with this one.
Guys, I'm gonna try something really quick. I knock on the door. You know, the open door?
Yeah. It looks
Like-
over towards you.
And I just go, hey, what are you working on? It looks real interesting.
What language? Because I believe you've been here long enough to know that while they speak a dead language, it's almost like Latin to Spanish and French, where you can kind of figure out some of it from the newer languages that came from it, and it's that way with Elvish.
Oh, yeah, I'd probably speak in, well, it's gonna be considered modern Elvish.
It looks at you, and
Well, I mean, its brain looks at me.
it turns its brain towards you, and rarely greets you, and it sounds like Old English to modern tongue, basically.
Oh, okay.
Hello there. Greetings. I see you have dispelled the illusion that my colleagues have enjoyed for the past centuries. Tell me, what's been happening? Unlike them, I know what has happened to Ithral as it fell. What has happened in the world since, or if you know? I've been
Currently,
locked
the
here.
city is fully frozen over. I only recently unthawed myself.
Everything
I've-
is frozen over.
Says the voice from out the hallway. I believe my friends would be able to tell you more.
The brain nods. Say,
And then I immediately throw you guys under the bus. No. I'm kidding.
well,
I knock out of the doorway.
and it moves away. Well, then let us not clutter up my laboratory. Let's go to the ballroom and speak.
Oh. Yes.
Just so you're not surprised that we also have more friends out there.
I assume so. She doesn't. What are you speaking, Kelly?
Oh. Just common.
Yeah, she just vaguely. Let me see, because you might know. Languages is new in life. I don't. How smart is it?
Sounds like a percentage die.
Yeah, I'll give it a 50-50 chance whether it knows common, because it's very smart.
I might have just picked it up.
It's upper half. Yeah, I can know it.
I'm also going to come out here and warn these guys that,
This is coming.
yes, and that it's friendly.
It looks out on everybody, and it struggles on common a lot more than it did the other. It's very broken, but it again introduces itself. Greetings. I am Veneranda.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Theo. Theo Reinhold.
And Theo would be the best one to tell you about the
No.
history of the world.
No, I would not be.
The
I don't even know what's going on.
The brain, which clearly has a feminine voice, looks at you and says, I am curious of what's been happening since Icewind fell from the sky. It's been centuries.
Well, the abridged version is that we are in a eternal winter, and that is what we're trying to figure out how to end. That is the abridged version.
Interesting.
Yeah, they found me frozen here, and last I checked, this place was in the sky. And then it got frozen over.
I do have a plan to fix that. Mayhaps you fine folks may be able to aid me. I don't know why the city crashed, but I believe that there's an obelisk on the other side of the land. It can turn back time to repair the damage.
Ooh, like a localized time anomaly? I say in Elvish, so, you know.
She kinda, like, does the nod, like...
The nod, the kinda.
Yeah, kinda... However, the thing that is needed to activate the obelisk is Irio Lothra's Staff of Power, which he keeps in his study here. I don't know what has happened to him since the fall, but I would need you guys to steal his staff and bring it back to me, and I will activate the pillar. The obelisk.
Stealing staffs feels like something we can do.
I mean, if I could look through this place while it was fully repaired, I'd be able to find the answers to my questions a lot easier.
Why not?
Hey, you know what? Let's do it.
She nods. She's like, I appreciate your guys' straightforwardness. It's a refreshing change of event compared to... And she looks at the remains of all the brains in the jars. Company I've been forced to keep over the years. Wallowing in the past, but refusing to fix it.
Got real mad when I tried to disarm the illusion.
Well, of course, they can't stand the idea that the word they knew is no longer here. And they'll destroy anybody that ruins that illusion for them. Not like me, and it kind of does that, like checking your nails, but with the suit of armor. I'm more practical. More calculating. I can undo this, and if I do, then everything will go back to what it was beforehand. And I won't be stuck in this body anymore.
When they
That's
say
exactly
that,
what we're trying to do.
I'm gonna just be like, about that. See if we do this and you no longer need that body. Can we take it?
A really weird request, my guy.
Are you saying you would
That-
like to
that's-
be...
That's a big claim coming from you.
Are you
That weird
saying that
request.
you
Whoa.
would want to be a brain in a jar to never feel a sensation of touch again? Enjoy food or drink ever again?
Yeah, you'd want a different body, my friend. Not
Oh.
that kind of body.
Okay, never mind. Thank you for...
Because if you did, I can make you into one.
No, I got ahead of myself, you know?
It blatantly stares at you when you say that.
Wow.
Wow, you really said that, huh?
How to become a barbarian overnight.
You said that to a brain in a jar, huh?
Yeah.
You got ahead of yourself.
You really gotta hand it to you, don't you?
Well, she just
You
stares
really
at
have an eye for detail.
She stares at him for a second and then says, "When you guys retrieve the staff, return to me and I will use it to activate the obelisk." And she walks back into the tunnel.
Alright. So we have a way to restore the place and get what we need out of here when it was brand new.
That sounds good to me.
Are these things gonna be friendly to us when this city is brand new again?
Probably not.
Maybe.
Probably not.
But when has that ever worried us?
To be
Was
fair,
that-
most of this stuff has been trapped here for
Was
centuries.
the Fernaranda her name?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I posted it, because I know I was
That's
going to
what.
butcher
That's.
it.
I just wanted to clarify.
Yep.
Check
At
this
first,
one.
I thought it said veranda, which is how I know, at least how I'm assuming it's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you go here, you open it, and what you see, again, I'm going to describe what it looked like with the illusion and then describe the differences. You see a well-dressed revelers milling about, talking loudly to each other while servants carry bottles of wine and spirits around to refill their cups. Behind a rectangular counter, a bald, pale-skinned humanoid serves wine from an ornate bottle. However, with the illusion dispelled, the area is a frozen ruin, bereft of any inhabitants. It's an old bar. A lot of the bottles are broken and shattered, and a thin layer of ice covers much of it. And you still have that chest on your shoulder.
People just don't knock it over.
Yeah, can I ask about that? What is that?
It's a chest that grants small wishes.
Whoa!
Let me rephrase.
Like,
It'll
what's this?
fuck.
I
It'll
want a
fuck.
beer.
What?
I want a beer. Open the door. Open the chest.
And you see a mug of cheap ale. It's not dwarven ale this time because you said beer. And no dwarf
Yeah.
would sully their names making beer.
Well,
So it's a
still,
cheap human beer of some kind.
Open it up and show Ari. See?
I'm gonna go up to the chest, like, do the thing on it, and I'm not going to say out loud, but I'm gonna think, I wish for an object that makes Theo forgive me.
Oh,
Theo, I have a question for you.
am I within range of you saying that?
He's saying this in
I
his
don't
head.
say it.
Saying it in his brain.
Oh,
Is there an object that you would look kindly on that's cheap, as in less than a GP? If
how do I
not,
how do I
then
look
there's
for you?
nothing.
Is it W slash
Slash W, and then
slash
Mike.
W GM?
Slash W space GM. Yeah, should be it. Okay. So, when you open it up, you see a stuffed animal. Tom.
Mhm.
It's shaped kind of like an owl and also kind of like a stuffed bear.
Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna give it to Theo.
Okay. Theo will look like perplexed at it, and then you'll see like a tear come down his eye, and he'll put his arms out like embrace you for a hug.
Damn it, Ari, you made him cry. Again.
I will panic at something going very well, but then very much go in for the hug. And be like, yes!
And Theo will you see him tuck that away into like his jacket pocket.
I give like a nod of approval, and then walk away.
Like I was saying, the chest gives small things that are not worth a lot, but you didn't listen to my whole explanation. If they're not used or consumed within 24 hours, they usually disappear.
I'm just gonna freeze, like staring at him for a moment, just like.
You didn't listen to my whole explanation.
I like to imagine that I kind of walked away when you gave it to me to like be by myself and collect myself. So I'm not with you guys right now.
I want like I'm managing to just have like a weird flash forward version of memory of knowing that this is already gonna end. I just accept it and just still like, oh well. Wait, or I could try and take the toy back. No.
Oh, hold on. If you want him to hate you forever, that's how you do it.
So, Mike, when that happens to the point where it actually would disappear, let me know.
I don't think it does because the thing specifically says that food rots after 24 hours and gems and precious metals created by it disappear.
Oh, I thought it was just solid objects that weren't
No,
consumed.
it's specifically anything of actual material wealth that you would make from it. So you can't sit there and make 1 GP in it all the time and just get rich forever.
This was just emotional wealth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now.
That's just how
Emma,
Seath thinks it works, so
yeah.
it's still correct in his end. He's like,
Yeah.
that's gonna disappear in 24 hours. He believes
might.
it.
No, hey, if it doesn't, see, you can always steal it and get rid of it. That way you're not wrong.
There you go.
What? Oh god, I know I'm the bad guy, but I'm not the bad guy.
As my friend said on Friday, you are a bad guy, but this does not mean you are a bad guy.
Good old Wreck-It Ralph quotes.
That reminds me, I need to add Vest Boys into my list of stuff to summon in case somebody redeems that.
So, adventure.
That could be a fun thing to make you guys fight.
What's that?
Vest Boys.
Oh, Best Boys.
Anyway.
In my mind, I was hearing Best Boys.
Yeah, Best Boys. I can get Best Boys. Let me get a giant wolf real quick.
That would be so tragic.
Let me get Seath the Grey Wolf.
Huh?
I'm kidding. I don't have stats for Seath offhand.
Sif.
Sif, sorry. Sif. It's all the same in my head.
Would I get bonuses for being Scottish?
Why would you get bonuses?
It's based off Greyfair's Bobby, which is a Scottish dog folklore.
No, because I'm an ignorant American and I didn't know that.
Oh, well, fun fact.
I love saying that to people who aren't American because they just accept it. They're like, oh, okay, ignorant American.
No, I don't think you're ignorant, but I don't know. It's just.
I know
It's like
you don't,
we-
Tom. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Adler, you seem to be leading the pack. What are you doing?
Chilling, waiting for everybody to have their emotional moments.
Oh, you just don't like icky emotions?
I mean, I don't really need them.
By the way, keep track of how many times we've opened this chest. I think it's...
We're already on like 5, so we should
Yeah.
probably stop opening the chest
Well,
and let it
you-
recharge.
How many more times can I do that?
you don't know.
Yeah, I didn't cast Identify on it. I just know what it is and what it does.
Alright, well, I mean, once they're on
I
top-
figured Adler would be somebody that just randomly pulls stuff out of it for no good reason.
I mean, I'm gonna. Just
But yeah.
every once in a while, I'm just gonna like pull something out of it. that I
Pull a
want.
coin out of it to flip.
Please stop.
Okay,
I
so
pull a gold piece out of it to flip.
okay,
No, wait, stop, everyone, please.
you have a gold coin. What would you like to flip on?
Whether I should leave or keep watching this emotional cutscene going on.
Okay,
Right now.
heads to leave, tails for the emotional.
Okay, one for yes, two for no. I guess that's it. I guess you're staying and watching.
You just put the coin in your pocket.
I was gonna go flip the coin over in his hand.
Oh, you can. You can walk up and grab it and flip it.
It's like, oh, time to leave. Let's go.
Okay, you guys start walking
Sometimes we need to control our own fate.
up. Kelly, you just conjured him.
See, all you gotta do is just tell me what to do. If not, I'm flipping the coin.
Okay, Seath, what are you doing with the emotions going on here? Are you
Try and take the box.
Not taking my words. I'll touch the
I was like, hey, we might not want to use that. As he's running
Yes.
out. Go
Yes,
ahead.
no, you have to let the thing recharge or you'll actually break it. And it won't make things anymore. I have no idea.
Why not?
Because I only
thought
got a
you were
glance at it.
undead wizard man that could tell me when this thing's gonna break.
I
Adler,
have
there's
to look
only
at it
one.
a little longer.
There's only one way to know for sure, Adler.
Please don't. The thing's useful. It's handy for spellcasters. And
It's
you got
handy
like
for
3
everybody.
of them.
It
As I
feeds
reach
food.
out and pull another dwarven arrow out.
Okay, while he's drinking that ale, you guys, your emotional turmoil has ended. Not turmoil, but a moment. What do you guys do now? As the hug comes apart.
Let's go look for the staff.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So you walk up to catch up with the others.
You done hugging it out over there? We going? We gonna
Am I
get
still
moving now?
am I still connected to the server? Other people, do you see my mouse thing move?
I see your mouse. Yes.
Okay. Because it said I had interruption to the server. I was making sure I was still connected to said server. A couple of drop frames, but nothing too bad. Okay, so what you see ahead of you, Adler, as you're drinking your mug of ale, seems to be... Okay, so it seems to be a 7-foot tall by 4-foot wide window at the north end of this area that overlooks a 35-foot wide gap. On the far side is a similar window that opens to a room.
Anybody can anybody fly?
Can.
Dominic can.
I know Rock tried once. He could always try again.
I can now. I can fly 5 or what is it, like 5 or 10 feet off the ground.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but like what
What's our like trajectory? If you can get 5 or 10 feet off, can you make it 40 feet before you go down more than 10 feet? Like, are you just like a chicken flapping its wings and like getting off the air, or are you actually
That's racist.
I just remain statically 5 feet off the ground. So if the ground goes up, I go up. If the ground goes down, I go down.
Oh.
I mean, that's a good check. I say you should try
I also
it.
gain true sight. And I'm using that.
You are using it?
No, when I do use it, I gain true sight.
Where's Dominic?
Dominic, can you answer them? They wish for things.
We need you to fly over and see what's in that hole.
Is that okay? Can you do that, Dominic?
Oh, you're being stubborn. Alright, come on. What have you done today?
When you ask what did it do today, it says pee on your mouth.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fucking bring him across here in a minute.
You can't see it.
Find you. Come on from hiding.
While you do so, you feel the chest open above you, and floating out of the chest is a pie that it drops on your head.
Oh, you wanna play that game? Huh?
And you guys hear laughter in the inferno as Dominic flies across the gorge.
Can I eat the pie that's on my head at least?
Yeah, it's smashed against the top of your head. It's in your hair.
What kind of pie is it?
Macy's pie.
I do appreciate Dominic.
Who's an idiot?
It's probably just a shepherd's. It's probably a shepherd's pie, honestly.
Shepherd's pie, that's fine.
Like a meat pie.
The one who's insulting that we're asking to do us a favor.
What has he done? I mean, other than peeing on somebody, which isn't very helpful.
He got you unstuck.
I was like, if I had a rolled up newspaper right now, I'd whap you with it.
You have a staff?
Don't. I got a bigger beating stick.
I hate to tell you, Adler, if it came down to a fight, I think you would lose.
Probably. I don't know. How much HP does a rock have?
It's not about the
38
HP,
now?
it's about
It's
who
not
backs
about
up
the
who.
HP.
So if you attack him, you're going to be put in the bone bag as a corpse.
Yeah, but if he bonks me, I gotta bonk back. Right?
I'll just stay back and watch. I won't interfere to people's fight.
Thank you, Steve.
Hey, here we go. Rather than whapping him, I'll just go ahead and...
Okay, so I need you to make a dex save, Adler.
That's just
Let's
like
say at
attacking.
disadvantage since you have the chest on
Bro,
your
I
back.
already have -1.
Yup.
How bad can it get?
So make sure to hold control.
I hold the control.
So you got a 7.
Stop being mean to Dominic.
So as he falls prone, he falls out through the window.
Dead. Alright,
Whoops.
I'm gonna have to go collect them now.
No, because as he falls, he lands in thin air.
Oh, it's one of those trust fall things, I see.
There's no more trust.
And you fell, Adler, and you see straight down in the gorge. You think you're falling for a second, but you realize wind isn't rushing around you. And then you feel solid underneath of you.
He's laying down on the invisible bridge going,
I'll kill you, you bastard!
No, wait, he can't splat too hard. He has to go in the bag.
Oh, trust me, when I die, I'm gonna splat so hard you won't be.
You can stand up, Adler, but you feel unsteady about standing on thin air.
Alright, what kind of magic bullshit is this?
it's
Somebody
one of
want to enlighten me?
Oh, so this is like one of those. Oh, you can't make the jump, but you have to try it anyway. And the hero tries it, believes in himself, and there's really an invisible bridge. You know.
I'm not the hero that wants to do that.
The funny thing is,
Look,
Now you are. Now you have to act like a hero.
Adler, the power of friendship.
I know you guys are such good friends. He knew you'd land on an invisible bridge, right? Yeah, Rock.
Right?
yeah,
Yeah,
roll
and his
me a
eyes are going
deception.
everywhere.
I'm beginning to rethink my idea of friendship.
Roll me a deception, Rock. Adler, roll me. Let me see if I can actually. Boom. Normal roll. I want to try something. If I click this right.
Oh.
Did- Haha! You are.
I
So.
would go, yeah, I'm magic. I know how this voodoo works, and then use air quotes around the voodoo.
So you can decide what you're rolling a 3 means, but he's being very convincing right now.
I mean, I'm gonna believe that he knows what he's talking about, but I'm still not gonna like it.
That's
I
completely
was
fair.
still just thrusted upon and almost lost my life because of something that can hold my weight. I don't know how wide it is. I test it.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
see,
constantly like.
No, you see, it just proves you're a hero.
I can't wait because I know how wide it is. It could be a 5-foot gap. It could be 50 feet wide. You guys don't know.
I would like to pull the biggest container of water I could possibly pull out of this chest.
Okay, you have a 1 foot by 1 foot like bag worth of water.
I would like to scatter it about in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna step out of the way.
So you dump the water on. Let's see. Did you specify anything about the water or just water?
It's just water.
Okay. It hits the ground, it spreads out, and it starts freezing. But it does go off the ledge here. Hold on. Here.
Watch out, because
And
you've just
here.
made it icy.
And it's completely icy, like he said, for here.
Do I need to? I'm gonna take a step back and try to melt the.
You know,
I just want to
coulda-
know about how wide.
Does that make that difficult terrain?
I would make you make a
I don't want
acrobatics
anybody
check.
falling off the bridge, so I'm gonna melt that ice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
He's spending time melting it for you guys.
You guys are making this way too complicated.
I'm just
I-
trying
I-
It
to.
wasn't me. I was almost to the door.
I'm gonna flip out my bone bag and get a single skeleton and tell it to walk straight.
I was just about to say, I look back at you guys like, once again, I know how this voodoo works.
I'm gonna put that there because this is where you saw the water go off. But like there's multiple ways. Walking forward, you tell your bone bag to walk forward. It walks all the way to the window, and it just walks into the window.
Look at that. Everything's fine.
The door. I close
See-
the door.
See, my skeleton's the hero now.
Open the door and let the skeleton in.
Wait, no, he has no orders. He'll just attack on sight. Please don't.
As
No,
I'm going through, can I do the thing where I look through Dominic's eyes?
Yes, as you look through Dominic's eyes, you see this room with. You don't see your reflection because you're looking through Dominic's eyes, but you see mirrored surfaces all around this room, and 11 alcoves extend from the walls like the points of a star, each one narrowing into a niche where a gently glowing crystal is mounted 5 feet off the floor. The air seems to hum with pent-up power. wanna...
So who's gonna touch it?
Oh, you know, your boy's
I'll
gotta
open the
touch
door.
it. Hmm? I want to have my Skelly boy touch it when I get over there.
So,
The real hero all along
as
was the
Arak
Skelly.
steps in, Arak, you see your illusions, like, all around the room. And as you enter, you see... You see what looks to be an image of a humanoid species. It probably shifts a little bit between elf, a dwarf, an orc, a human, but it settles on an elf. And shifts between male and female every once in a while. Actually, no, it settles on this. I needed to read a second longer. Suddenly, the crystals brighten as rays of energy burst forth from one by one to converge in the center of the room. As more of the rays intersect, a translucent figure comes into view where the light converges. A bald man wearing a long purple gown. His face breaks into a smile as he sees you. What do you do, Rock?
Hello, I'm a rock.
What language?
We're just gonna go with common again.
It talks back to you in perfect common. Greetings, Arak. I am known as the Everlast.
Are you living in the crystals?
Living is a word. I do not... I technically live, I guess you can say. He like ponders that thought.
So why are you here? I'm gonna try to break his train of thought into the realizing that he's a philosopher type.
I was created to aid Iwalathus and his apprentice in restoring Ithrin from ruin.
Oh, well, we're here to help with that.
It looks at that. Many powerful minds have tried.
Well, we have a couple powerful minds working together this time.
I hope that you can. I'm just double checking to see if
I was
just making sure that he doesn't
I was just about to say I'm gonna call on the rest of them real quick. Adler, will you call everybody else?
All right. Come on, everybody, hurry up across the Death Bridge.
All right. I'll go across the Death Bridge then.
Before you head across, you see through Dominic's eyes that it does glance up at Dominic flying in the room. So it knows Dominic is there.
Okay.
But you walk forward too. You guys enter the room and you guys see the figure in the center of the room.
I'm gonna cut back to my own vision naturally then.
Dominic settles
He's
on your
also here
shoulder.
to help us.
I mean, the whole Heroes Bridge challenge. Cliche, but I love it.
He talks very warmly to you guys. I'm so happy to see new faces for the first time in centuries. I will do what I can to aid you as long as it doesn't go against my orders.
What are your orders?
To assist in the city's restoration and to not reveal secrets to outsiders.
Okay, reasonable. Gotta work around those perimeters, I'm fine with that.
I mean, one of us might technically not be an outsider.
Unfortunately, anybody here after the city has fallen is an outsider.
I mean, I was here before it fell. frozen during the fall, actually.
He looks at you. I do not have records on you, though.
Probably because I definitely didn't sneak into the place. But I was here.
Unfortunately, I do not think you count as a
I
non-outsider.
understand. I understand.
But greetings to you all the same. As I told your... he looks at you. I wonder, because it says... It's I just want to see what it exactly is, because it might have... I want to see if it has any other...
Be right back.
Nope, it's just... let me see if it has stats. I don't think it does, but... No, okay. So... Let me see... Okay, I'm gonna put it on par with those, because those seem... It... Actually, I had it look at Dominic, so I'm gonna have it look at you, Rock, and it says, as I said to your blue friend here, I am everlast. I want nothing more than to see Ithrin return from ruin.
Well, I think this is where we need to be to give ourselves a shot, I think.
Oh, this is just a mere chamber.
Do you have the staff here?
Are you talking about Iria Thlothas's Staff of Power?
Yeah,
Why would you need that?
because it will help us to go back and fix this.
I see. You're talking about the obelisk. That might
Yes.
be unwise, for the obelisk was damaged in the crash. And Eriolothus was unable to repair it. Who knows if it works like it's supposed to or not.
So I'm assuming amending won't just fix it.
He shakes his ethereal head. Not on a powerful magical artifact such as that. But you're welcome to try, though I cannot aid you in getting the staff, as that would reveal secrets.
I understand.
Theo,
Yeah.
you see, because you're the only one with a passive high enough to see this. And about 30 feet above the floor, you see a hatch mounted against the ceiling.
Alright, so, before we say anything, you said that you can't help us, but would you stop us if we're trying to go for it?
My standing orders do not require me to stop you. It just requires me not to give secrets.
Okay.
And as far as I can tell, if you succeed, the city might be fixed. But if you fail, no harm will come to it.
Alrighty, so I will point out that there's a hatch in the ceiling that we should try to get into.
But how tall is that?
It's about 30 feet up.
People
All right.
tower.
All right, boys. Oh, I was just gonna have 8 skeletons stand on top of each other. If you're cool with that.
There you go. Sounds much
And make a
safer.
human tower?
Would Dominic be able to maybe lift the hatch, or is it too heavy, do you think?
Dominic could try.
Well, let me
I'm
make the bone tower here real quick.
Yeah, fair.
You want Dominic to try?
Yeah?
Yeah,
So-
sure. I'll have my guys hoist him up.
Well, Dominic can fly. Dominic's
Dominic
an
can
imp.
fly. Oh yeah, that's right.
So Dominic is going to try and fail. Because Dominic legitimately cannot roll high enough to pop the door open.
Hmm.
Oh.
Because Dominic has a strength of 6.
Dominic needs to go to the gym.
Dominic, you need to go to the gym.
You feel warm liquid on your shoulder area.
No, it was a joke. Oh.
The warm liquid starts to freeze up on your shoulder because it's hot in a cold environment.
Ari, stop
I'll tip
taking the
you.
piss. And stop making me take your piss.
Yeah. What was that about?
That's its own revenge. Is Dominic making you piss on yourself right now?
Not well. I mean, technically, he's making also
Okay,
them
you
piss
don't
on
need
themselves. So technically, they're making fun of themselves when you really look at it.
I don't know. It still applies.
Ah. So as the bone skeletons start stacking up on each other, making kind of like a bone ladder. What are people doing while the skeletons do that?
I'm coordinating them just to make sure that they're all lined up right.
I will be watching in amazement.
I will
There's
say
a lot.
why they're
there's a
in
lot
in this shape, Seath, you're gonna not have any to summon.
I know. Unfortunately,
Okay.
that means that I am literally out of summons. But I should be fine.
But I think you can make do with 5.
At 5?
Because they're
Like,
skeletons, so let's say they're 5 feet tall. So you probably need 6.
6. So I can keep 2 on reserve as bodyguard.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll use 6 to get up there then. And they're human bones. They can take a lot of weight, so we could send the strongest person up there to open the hatch.
That would probably be Adler.
The strongest, most wisest of us should go up first and
Alright,
poke
alright.
their
I'll
and
go.
poke their.
Well, you say
poke their-
strong. That's
Adler
Adler.
starts
Wise would be
climbing.
me.
Adler, here's a
I
question
grab
for
him.
you.
Grab him before he gets too far up there.
I was about to ask Adler if he was still carrying the chest.
I am still carrying the chest.
So you go to climb it, and he grabs you, and I need you just start to fall backwards because you don't have 2 arms on it, and you just land on your butt.
What? Why?
What? We need his. If he loses his head to a trap, I just get another body in my bone bag. It's fine.
We need to learn to let Seath finish his statements before we act, okay?
But he was complimenting me.
So since the emphasis was on wise, I will attempt to go up there.
Also,
Because my strength is crappy.
he said strongest. I want to see.
Strongest and wisest.
Yeah. So rises would definitely go to you. I'm just seeing who else. What's
Honestly,
funny?
I'm not even. My character isn't even that strong.
What's funny, Seath, is you are equally as strong as Adler.
Oh fuck.
I hit things with words. And
So
good
you are tied for strongest in the party, Seath.
No way.
There you go, Seath. If you want to be the one to go up there, go for it, man.
And you are definitely riser than Adler.
I was trying to get him to go up there so he'd trip any straps. Come on, guys.
Well, since you're the strongest in that category, then we have to make you the wisest. So
Yeah. Looks like
all
I'm
you.
going up there, see.
You guys are the worst. Okay. I'm
You
gonna
know
head
what?
up the lift.
I fell for this, so it's fine.
You know what? You know what? Fine.
You start climbing your skeletons. You're taking it slow, so you're able to do it.
Yeah.
Let me just. So as you climb, I'm gonna drop you over here.
I can give you my kit so you could drop a I have a climber's kit, so you can drop a rope in up there.
Oh, I have rope too. It's cool.
So, as you get up here, what you see is you ascend into an oval hall glittering with frost. Carvings decorate the walls and long icicles hang from the ceiling. A 10-foot radius crystal, roughly the size of a human fist, is set in the arch above the doorway. By the way, Adler, just if you end up pulling anything from the chest, just type it in chat so I know how many times. I'm keeping track.
Okay.
You are now in the top up here. What do you do?
Well, it's time to start investigating. I'm gonna... Here, let me look at my inventory real quick.
Oh yeah, no, you.
Well, I guess since it's... I'm gonna set up a pitten up here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna toss my 50-foot rope down when it's attached to the pitten, of course.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have my bony boys just collapse, so I'm not focused on them. If that's okay.
No, that's fine.
So
I'm
there's
going
just a
through
pile
climbing.
of human. There's just a pile of human remains down
Yeah,
there.
they
don't
just
mind.
collapse like a Jenga tower. Just and now there's a pile of bones at the bottom of the rope now.
That is disturbing.
I pick up one of the bones.
Yeah.
Like to pick up a leg bone if I could possibly identify it.
I mean, sure
I mean, I'm
enough.
just gonna grab a random bone, but I'm gonna grab a long one.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
fair.
start my investigation.
So your investigation of this room, I think it'd probably be more perception, but I'll give it to you this
Oh.
time. Go
If
ahead
you
and-
need perception,
yeah, go ahead
that's
and roll a
fine.
perception.
Yeah, I mean
So,
it's like one less, but okay.
Yeah, basically the same. So you see a hemispherical wall force outside like I'm trying to see. Let me double check.
Hey, Rock, can you put this chest in your bag of holding? Will it fit?
Probably.
I think we should put it in there.
Yeah, let's try. Shove it in there.
Okay, so you're under this. I'm pretty sure you're right here inside this wall force. So what you see. Yeah. So what you see around you is the room on the outside of this wall force, is like a thin layer of ice, frost and whatnot. And you see on a stone fixture, because I think I described it. Let me go back. Yeah, there's a crystal above this door, a green crystal that glows. Yeah, it slightly glows.
I'm gonna put my gauntleted hand on the sphere
Okay.
just to see how solid it is. I know it's solid, but
It's a specific wall force.
I put
Yeah.
your chest in my inventory as chest of many things.
just so many.
Yeah.
Wait, did you put that chest in your bag of holding?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you shit yourself if I told you that was an extra dimensional space?
Oh, you
It's
just
not.
killed a rock.
It's not.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't name
I
itself
wa-
as such.
that was that was the sound of me actively shitting myself.
In fact, let me Google real quick if it is.
Like, wait, you just killed a rock. What the fuck? How could you do that?
Yeah, no, and the worst part is that it would probably wipe out me and Adler because Adler was putting it in the bag. I didn't take it from him and put it in the bag myself. He
I'm
shoved
gonna
it in the bag that
say-
I was holding open.
I'm gonna say it's not, because it doesn't
Alright.
mention it in its text.
Damn. I already have my other character made up. I'm ready for this situation.
Fuck.
But that I just want you to know that that could have been. Oh, by the way, as you get up here, I guess I should have made you do this, but I'm just gonna say you had to basically hang on the door to pull open. Like, it was hard to open. I should have made you roll for it, but I forgot about it, and you popped you up here, so it's all good.
Alright, cool.
Uh,
Alright, so with this barrier, I'm gonna try monkeying my way through first with my magic gauntlet and magic dagger that can't break. Let's see if I can rip it open.
okay. Describe what you want to do.
You know, like take the gauntlet and the dagger, try and like get in the wall of force and start pulling it open because those two items can't break.
You try to shove it in and push and pull and twist, and nothing's happening. By the way, what are the other people doing at the moment? Are you climbing
I'd
the
be-
rope, or?
Attempting to climb.
I'm probably
Okay.
also attempting to
Yeah,
climb.
climbing.
Yeah, I'm just dragging all four of you guys.
Or waiting our
monkeying.
appropriate terms to climb.
So monkeying it didn't work, so I guess I gotta actually do this intelligently. Those go, they're already rubbing off on me. I've only been with them for a day.
Yeah,
They're
you're not
already
good influences.
So you guys are in this orb of force now. Arcana. Anybody else, before I give information to Seath, anybody else have an idea?
Hmm.
You see him trying to pry it open with his magic gauntlet and dagger.
The only reason you know that there's a wall around you is because it's covered in frost.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do detect magic?
Yeah, you always have it up. You see
Okay.
these floating swords next to the door are magical. The gem above the door is magical. And the faint magic of the force area around you. Theo, you noticed the same things he did. The gem above the door that seems to be slightly loose.
Can I shoot an arrow up and see if I can get the gem to fall down?
You are inside a hemisphere of force.
Yeah, please don't. It'll ricochet everywhere.
It's a dome.
You never know.
I mean, you can try.
Ooh,
Would
I
it-
have
would
an
a
idea.
But then
laser be-
technically it's not an arrow, it's a force of light, you know, so would the light really bounce around the force field?
is it magic?
It is, yes.
Yes, and it will.
Damn.
And think about it, light might do it more than a regular arrow.
Alright, so you know how I have two charges left in my bone bag?
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip out the bag and summon up 2 spirits.
Okay.
Alright, spirits, move that gem. And you just see the spirits are just your stereotypical blue ghost looking things. You know, like a sheet with 2 eyes poked out of it.
You have permission for this, right?
I have what?
I'm making sure you have permission for this.
The spirits? Yeah.
Yeah, to move them and whatnot. That's all I was doing, to make sure you had. Yeah, you do. I was making sure you did. That's all. So you want them to go up there to grab the crystal.
Yes, the loose crystal.
Okay. So as they fly out, these 2 swords swing at them.
Oh.
They both make an attack against both. So against the left
Are they
one,
Are they radiant swords?
let me see what they do. Why? Is that the only thing they can take damage from?
No, that's their vulnerability.
No, they're not radiant.
Okay.
So this is one against the left, and this is one against the right.
Alright, so they're both dead.
As the spirits just...
Wow.
And the
Before
swords
they
remain
died,
intact.
those swords, by the way, they cut them they took a lot of damage before they died. Let me just tell you that right now.
Should we try identifying that?
To identify something, you have to touch it.
And we can't get to it.
No, if I had 3 spirits, but I don't.
You can always climb back down and collect your bones.
No. Well, technically, if it's overwhelm them. That'll take time, though. You guys can think of a solution while I do that.
I'm just gonna like try to like move out of the sphere, see what happens when I try to really.
You push on the wall and you're not moving anywhere.
Okay.
Does anyone have any teleportation magic?
I can cast a rope trick.
Huh?
I can cast a rope trick. No, it does nothing for us, but I can cast.
Oh wait, no, I have something that might help here. I mean,
Adler said out loud that he could teleport himself.
there you go. That will also work. I have gaseous form, which might help.
That.
And shadow step, but we're not really in a shadowy area.
I mean, as long as there's a shadow, you could step to it, right?
I mean,
Both of your spells would work in this situation, Adler. So just let me know what you want to do.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go gather up my bones so I can try again. But like, you guys can try stuff while I'm doing that. It'll take a hot minute to put all that back in the bag. There's a leg missing.
what would be the light rating of the room we're standing in?
I mean, there's shadows because you're in the room, so because the light sconces are on the wall. So there could be lighting, but there's really no shadows outside of you guys.
I was just curious of what the like
standard lighting that's been in the town. Like it's
would the iced over dome make a shadow?
I'm just. Would it be considered
It kind of
dim
looks like it is.
No, it's brightly lit.
Well, would I make a shadow if I got out of here?
I'm sure you would.
Can I attempt to Misty Step out, like, over here?
Oh.
What does your Misty Step look like?
Oh, sorry.
It's just like a bunch of black feathers just appear where I was and then appear where I am. Just very quick. Not very flashy. Doesn't seem like it's the kind of ability that's supposed to be very flashy.
Oh.
See, you guys just gotta like get out really quick. Walk real fast.
I have I have Servant of Doom, which also allows me to essentially punch my way through a barrier. Or, well, you can move through walls and other solid barriers if you succeed on a strength check you make just before moving up to the barrier. The DC equals 10 plus twice the barrier's thickness in feet.
I'm not sure if that works because this is a magical thing. But there is now a shadow outside because Adler's outside. So he can create a shadow.
Well, we'll just do that then.
Like, and I don't want to, like, you're stuck in there. No, you can get out via the shadow thing. That was your once for free with Misty Step, by the way, Brandon?
Yep, that was my once for free.
Okay. Arak, what spell are you using? Shadow Step? Can you pop it into like? Okay, thank you. You start your turn in an area dim with darkness. You can open a portal to other. Yep. And that you can hold it for a minute. So over the minute, you can keep doing that.
So. Do we need to destroy that gem? I might be able to destroy that gem from here.
With what?
The shooting star's falling star ability. So I shoot the arrow up, and it immediately vanishes, and creates a. I guess it'd be on your ruling if that would actually work or not, since it's in force. But you choose a point that you can see within 60 feet of you. The arrow immediately vanishes and creates a shower of tiny magical stars that fall and land in a 30-foot radius, centered on the area that I choose. So the arrow basically would teleport itself out.
Sound like a teleporting arrow.
That is always an option if whatever these two do.
I see the crystal.
Yeah, you guys can see the loosely fitting crystal. Now, hold on, I want to double check. Okay. So let me check.
I was just about to say, I should be able to identify the crystal now.
Okay, so you two, now that you guys have gotten close enough, I need initiative because these things have started pointing at you.
Yeah.
And other people too that want to be in combat.
As soon as you let me up the rope.
You
Oh,
climb
good
back
roll,
up.
Rock.
That was decent. I was not prepared for that.
Theo is still number one.
You can also try, Koi. I'm not going to say no.
Okay. Well, I'll wait to see what they say. Go from there.
Yep. So are you just going to?
Yep. I'm just gonna wait, see what happens.
Okay. Arak, these things have turned towards you. They kind of both turn towards the right and left, like, specifically. Right, that's the second nat one for initiative that I've had. Where are you aiming?
Oh, sorry. I can't move it any farther down. There was my screen. Let me.
Yeah, you can move it where you planned on aiming it. Don't worry.
I can.
Was it heal?
Yes, that's where I'm trying to aim it.
Okay. So as you fire this, they both have to. Let me see what they do and don't have to. Okay. Okay. So they both. They both save, so they both take half damage. Oh wait, no, add that because it's half damage. And it made your fireball made a loud sound which shook the gem, and for a second the dome fades down and then back up.
I was running at the dome probably at the time. Does that mean I get to flash out of it, or am I still in it?
Or is he cut in half by the dome?
I was just about to ask that question.
Your head gets through and then it comes. No. I think. Let me see. Wall force spell. All spells. deal damage. I don't think it does. So what happens is you like are kind of like halfway when it rephases in, and you feel like this, like, oh no, I'm stuck, as it shunts you. And I'm going to roll. If you're above 50%, you're on the outside. If you're below 50%, you're on the inside.
Oh, okay.
So I said above, outside, under, inside, then that means you're back inside. As it shunts you in.
That was a good attempt, though.
Oh.
Arak, is there anything else you want to do?
So I think that's gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Did the combat music start?
Yeah, I started it.
Oh, okay.
Why is this thing not moving?
Not move.
Good. Toggle free movement. Why are you stuck?
You just copy paste it.
I'm gonna refresh real quick. So I apologize for this stream, but it was acting weird, and refreshing normally fixes that. Yep, okay, fixes it. I'm gonna turn it back to that combat movement. As it moves up to you, and it's going to attack you. Adler. With a 15.
That's not hit. That's a lot of damage for a low roll.
I want you to know that you got lucky. You got real lucky. I'm just changing a detail. Okay. That's that turn. Seath, you are at the top and you see these things attacking.
It'd be more interesting if my freaking forge would stop crashing.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
Is your hardware acceleration on?
my what?
The web browser's hardware acceleration. Because if it's
Where?
not, that could be causing that. It's in settings.
Settings. I don't really mess with these, but they'd be under system settings.
Yes. It says use
Yeah,
hardware.
yeah.
It's on?
Yeah, it's on.
Hmm.
Alright.
And you're on Chrome?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Got like 16 gigs of RAM too. What's going on? Alright, so what I'm gonna do, let's see, since we haven't dealt with the wall of force yet, I forget, can you cast through it?
If whatever you cast can go through, it, like, isn't stopped by, like, a wall, then yes.
Or it causes something to just spawn into existence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because their teleports worked.
I'm gonna chill touch one of the swords and
Which one?
not hit.
Because you're right, I just want to know which ones you're aggressing.
The living blade of disaster, the one in front of Adler.
Okay. As your hand swipes over as it slashes at him. Both missing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yeah,
Or do
that's
you have
my
a
turn.
bonus?
And
Yes, Skyler?
just for clarification, where in the room is the gem actually at?
Above the doors.
Okay.
Ari.
Thank you.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one that's next to me, if I can.
I don't think you can. Either way, you would be able to total dead, but I just want to see if
okay.
you have any other. It doesn't
I've
seem
not
like
got a
you
chance
have any.
Yeah, I'd be down to use that.
Okay, so we're gonna total dead at it. Which I think we have to a different dice stat. Let me add something. Oh, it's versatile. Okay, so let me delete that and hit the versatile. Okay, I can just roll. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll this like normal, and it has to make the DC 17 save. Okay. Which it fails. So, I'm going to tell your sheet to roll the versatile damage for me, because it's injured. And then there was that for your action. Do you want to do something else?
No, that's me. Alright, in turn.
Okay, this one's gonna float towards a rock and take a swing at a rock.
Low rolls.
Not with
Oh,
that.
yes. Oh my god.
I got one low roll and one high roll.
Alright, how much health do you have?
71. Oh, I grew up on
He
that
took
last
the,
level.
he took the tough feat.
Don't forget you have the 5 extra from 8 as well.
Which should be calculated in that, because I have it on.
It is.
I love Foundry's thing. Okay, you're right there in front of it, Adler.
Oh, at the
Oh,
moment,
by
I
the
would
way,
have...
since
80
you
hit.
started your turn within 5 feet of this living spell, it's going to make an attack on you.
Hacks.
Oh, fuck. That's it, dude.
Don't worry, I rolled incredibly bad.
Yeah, but I mean, you start your turn within 5 feet. Thank you. Alright.
Hey, just wait what happens when a rock starts his turn.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that this is part of the adventure. I did not add these.
We're gonna smack?
You swing. Let me just make sure certain things.
Look at that.
And you hit.
Hey! Can I add smite damage to that?
You can smite if you want.
I would like to add smite for... We'll just do one spell slot for an extra d8.
Okay, so just... it's your smite, if you remember right, you get a standard per, I think at...
Oh, 2d8 for first level spell.
Yeah, Divine Smite is 2d8, so roll another d8. Okay, so you have 5 Radiant.
Okay. And then an extra smack. And hopefully dead. Hopefully dead. Yes. Okay.
It
Alright,
would
one
not.
down.
It would not have been dead without the smite.
Nice.
Theo.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do, 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 do.
I really don't have much I can do unless you guys want me to use that ability from the magic
You're
weapon.
fine. My turn. I'm just gonna run past this guy and go hit the gem with my staff.
Okay, I will hold my action to when I can make a shot. So when the force field's down,
To make shot on what?
onto the
Okay.
the.
So you
living
don't
blade
hold
of
your whole
force.
attack action to shoot this living blade when the shield goes down.
Yeah.
Okay. Arak, it makes an attack on you. Does 21 hit?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
rolling a new character. Give him a second.
No, he's not what he used to be.
I mean, it's not great.
I was just about to say, I just ran away from him. I'm not disengaging or anything. I'm
Well,
going to
he
run
used
over
his
here.
reaction. I believe it's a reaction. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's a reaction. So he cannot attack you. That didn't take away your concentration. Wait, no, you have
I rolled a
Warcaster.
check. I rolled a check, but
Yeah, but the check should be 14. Because it's half or 10, whichever is higher. But you have advantage because you're Warcaster, I believe. So, I think that it didn't take it from you, so I'm just trust that it knows more than me. But anyways, you're over here.
I'm going to hit the gem off of the...
You could try to grab it too if you wanted.
Oh, I was just gonna... I wasn't, like, trying to break it. I'm just trying to knock it off.
Yeah,
I didn't know how high up above the door it was, and I know
Um,
that the staff is, like, a long stick, so I was just...
Yeah. I think you can hit it, and whether you knock it off or not, I don't think you knock it off, but you do shake it loose, like, to where it flickers, and the dome flickers, letting off Theo's hits. Theo, give me both your attacks. Were these at regular or sharpshooter?
Muted. Sorry, I said sharpshooter.
Okay. Boom, boom. Go ahead.
When in row, I'll try again.
Oh, no, that's a sharpshooter. Never mind.
Yep. Yeah. So it would be 11. And then
And I think that's your turn. Your
Yep.
attack. I think it does, like, it reconnects, so it's not so loose that it falls off, but it definitely looks looser than it was, Arak. Like,
Well, I
you've done
guess
something.
I would have. Sorry, before I would have stepped out of the shield.
I mean, if
But-
I was gonna know it was gonna
Engaged.
take so force, I
But-
would have cracked
but-
the shit out of it.
Yeah, but you didn't hold your action to move, though.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
but if I would have known it would have taken so much force, I would have just cracked the shit out of it. My goal was to hit it hard enough to
Go
knock
ahead
it
and give
off
me an
with-
athletics then. Like, you're right. You were trying to knock it off.
and not an attack with the staff that I would be hitting it
Well, it wasn't a quarter staff, but go ahead with the staff. You're right. You're attacking it with the staff. I thought you were attacking it with the new staff you just got, not your quarterstaff. 11. You hit it. 8 bludgeoning. Yeah, I think it's down. It'll stay down for at least a round now. The shield. Like it sank loose, so the force field is down for at least a round. Okay. Anything else you would like to do, Arak, by the way? Because the force field seems down. It seems to have disconnected. Arak?
No, that's it for
Okay.
me. Sorry.
I just wanted to double check. I didn't want to skip over
I
you.
ended my turn, but I was muted when I said
I
that.
apologize. Seath, the force field seems to be down. What would you like to do?
Alrighty then, let us.
Mad that the element of surprise and the good rolls went to 2 spirits.
Yeah. Gonna hop out of the circle. And gonna cast magic.
No, don't do that. Magic's my one weakness.
No. Not magic. I'm gonna cast. Come on. Stop freezing. Ugh.
Actually, reading the thing, Kelly, you're right. It does pop out for you.
I'm gonna cast an Eye of Anubis on each one.
Okay, so the first...
And not hit shit.
Well, it's both on one. Because the other one's dead.
Oh.
So go ahead, roll your second one.
Alright.
That one
that
hits.
hits.
But yeah, so you knock out that green gem. It doesn't shatter, but it falls on the ground right next to you. Alright. Because it's like, oh, you can use an action to pry it free. I'm like, hitting it does the same thing. Now that I'm reading that good. So it happens exactly like you thought about. Anything else, Seath?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Ari, what would you like to do?
Could I toll the dead?
The force field is gone. You can also Eldritch
is it
Blast
gone?
again. Yeah, Rock knocked the crystal out.
Oh, sick. I'm going to walk so I'm definitely out of the sphere. And then, but still to toll the dead.
Okay.
And then that's me.
It succeeds.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. The last thing to damage it was you, but the thing to do the most was that. So, I'll move forward and attack Theo.
Okay.
Man, I can either roll good to hit or good damage, not both.
Yep.
Adler.
No, the good old wax stick hasn't failed me yet. Think that's a hit.
Yep.
Come on, wax stick. Somebody else.
Okay, Theo, you started your turn near it.
Oh, so did Adler.
No, Adler moved to
No,
it.
I ended.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
Damn it!
You will take 2 attacks. Non-sharpshooter.
You just hit it. It's gone. It had 2 HP.
Relax. He's dead. It's over, Theo.
How'd it go?
Just keep shooting the arrows into the non-animate sword anymore.
Oh, why is there a blood splatter there? I didn't
'Cause it
think there was
died.
blood there.
I'm gonna call over Ari to see if this has any weird magic on it before I would try to pick up the gem.
I'm going to use detect magic.
It does have magic on it, like I described earlier. Weird magic, I don't know. It went dark. It kind of has residue magic on it now.
Okay.
It only has residue magic on it now.
Alright, then I'm just gonna pick it up. I was gonna use like ragged touch and shit if it was questionable, but I'll just scoop it up.
The rag of touch and shit.
I love our rag of touching shit.
It's probably the most cursed thing we have now.
Probably. Honestly, we should just throw it at the if we have to fight someone and let them see if they have to do a save.
We should
Throw
make
it.
it the
You
ritual
and
of
trying to make my
everything.
bosses do saves, Corey. Like, this guy, let me just tell you guys, he like put holy water, river Styx water, alchemist fire,
I put Godacre in there.
yeah, Godacre, and just mixed it into one thing and threw it at Zarya.
Actually, I
we
didn't
just have
throw
to-
it. I catapulted it at
Yeah.
at him.
We just have to find a pawn shop that uses detect magic to try to figure out how magical things are, and they'll buy the rag for way more. Because it has to be sucking up magical energy. It's holding the right or the it's the hobo
So-
stick of heat its entire life.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
other than
Magic by
the
association.
times that we have to pick up
it's
first
10,
items
it's about
with it.
10 now. I feel like we can enter the next room and then call it. What do you guys think?
Yeah?
That's fine with me.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Me? Oh, I was just about to say.
Oh. I mean, if you want to go first, I'm fine with that.
There's
Yeah,
2
who-
doors. Come with me.
All right. Together.
We can die again
Okay.
together.
So you guys open the door.
Maybe.
Oh god, he ran so far back.
Oh, hold on. First step in, Kelly.
If
Do
it's
you
a
step
room of
in 2
limits, you
seats with
close
him?
it, right?
Yeah. Step
Okay.
in. I step in
So
with him too.
I need both of you guys to make me. Let me actually find the. I need to find the actual.
It was
This
We're
an
going
honor
to the
and a
loony bin
privilege.
together.
An honor
Oh,
and a
that's sweet. You think you're going somewhere? I need con saves from both of you.
But I'm a zombie.
Con saves from both of you.
Oh, I see.
Don't forget your once per session reroll.
I was just about to use that.
You can go ahead and turn it to advantage or whatnot. Okay.
That's better.
What about? Okay.
No.
Doesn't nothing seems to affect you guys as you walk through.
Oh.
Who's going next?
I guess I will.
Okay, con save.
I'll use my reroll.
Go ahead.
Do you want reroll or do you want me to do it at advantage?
I
Doesn't
just
matter.
you could go to advantage because it's the same thing. Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Do we have any effects so we know something's actually happening or
Let me see.
Right on. Right on a
Honestly,
rock.
honestly, and I see that Adler, you trying to run through it. Honestly, nothing really. You may feel a little like stiffness in joints and stuff for a second, but nothing. Adler, when you stepped in, nothing happened.
I thought you were gonna say
Also-
you automatically failed.
No,
I was
nothing,
ready.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Ellie, when you walk in after everybody, nothing seems to happen.
Well,
We the win.
And I feel like letting you guys know that nothing's happening is more eerie than something happening.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's like when you guys roll dice behind the DM screen, just to roll dice behind the DM screen.
Yep. So what you guys see ahead of you is lining the far wall of this hall are 8 doors, each marked with a different arcane symbol. On the wall above each of them is etched an inscription in Draconic.
Always gotta be draconic.
The inscription to those who reads it say, "Speak thy master's name and enter."
I will relay that to the group.
Oh.
And I think for all you arcane people, there's 3.5 of you. You guys can recognize that each door has a symbol that represents a school of magic. And there's been multiple things about masters of magic in schools.
I might try to find my school of magic and go through that door.
I'm gonna go right for the necromancy door.
Okay, you go to the door. Do you do anything about it? Like, do you say anything? Or when you open the door, all you see is darkness.
I say...
And this is real. You see darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's this door.
Speak your master's name and enter. What if your master though?
Well, it's the necromancy tree. There's 8 buildings here, and they're...
Oh. I see.
But it seems to just be an open door. You might be able to enter.
I guess my master technically would be death. As I walk through the door.
Okay. So the last thing we'll see before, or hear before we call it a night is some demonic cackle, and I think, let me drag it onto the thing where I can see it. It's this. I'll drag it over here so I can see it. As you all feel a nasty telepathic sense, say, I don't know if you guys can see that or read it.
Nope.
That's much.
Okay.
I mean, yes,
So
I can read it, but I don't know what it says.
Yeah, it's telepathic, and you all feel the answer of wrong answer as you step into the darkness, Seath. And that's what we're gonna call it for now.
And he's gone, just like that.
I hope you guys all had fun. I had fun DMing.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I had a good time.
I'm probably gonna boost off to now, so I'm not.
No, you're good. Have a good night. I'm going to end my stream now. But everybody that has watched or will watch has enjoyed this or will enjoy this. And I will see you guys, should be next Sunday with more D&D. But we'll see. In the meantime, stay sweet.